Hello, everybody. We hope you guys had a wonderful week and we hope you have a good week ahead of you. We are very excited about the response we've gotten to our gardening collaboration. We have over 35 channels who have already decided to be a part of this, and all of them will be getting their seeds sent out. The first batch will hopefully get sent out this week. We have over $700 in prizes and seeds already, and this is a collaboration we're very, very excited about.
Now, this is actually just a really quick live stream. We're probably not going to be on for very long. We're just here to give some updates about the Seed Survival 2024 collaboration that we're doing. We're going to make some announcements. I'm going to make some announcements, give some updates, and maybe ask any questions that you might have. So we're going to go through some of the things we need to talk about.
We're going to try not to repeat everything our video said. I think there should be a link in the description and the comments to the video in reference that announced this collaboration. So if some of the questions have to do with that, we would probably direct you to the video. If we don't get a chance to answer your question and the video doesn't clear it up, feel free to send us an email. We would love to answer that through email as well.
We just want to thank you guys really quick for all of your support. We are really excited about this collaboration. We have over 35 different channels who are part of this collaboration, and we are just super excited about the entire collaboration and just really thankful for all of the support that we are getting through this collaboration. And we already have a lot of things that are going into motion, and we're really excited about it. And we're super excited to work together with everybody to work towards more food security for all of our homesteads. And we're just so blessed that so many different people and so many different channels are interested and wanting to join in. And speaking of which, happy Sunday, everybody.
Happy Sunday.
Idaho Garden Girl, it is great to see you. We have Bear Truth 01. Die Bullfrog 79. Hi, Uncle Al. We've got Miss Dana B. Jaden 0428. Happy Sunday. Ark Wildman Survival. How is your foot? I hope you're feeling better. We've got Grape Jams. Hi, Mom. Bushcraft Family. Happy Sunday. I keep wanting to say Monday. Bear Truth and Miss She always pushes buttons. Hi, Girl Big TV and Scotty Too Hottie. We are so glad you guys could make it. And happy Monday. No more mouse touching for you. Hands off the mouse.
Another reason we're very excited about the response we've gotten to this collaboration is generational knowledge. We love to see it. We've grown up with our grandfather gardening and our dad and our mom gardening, and we're excited to be able to share what we know, as well as see what you guys know and what your families have passed down to you, and I think it'll be really good to see. I'm sorry. I was just like...
She did.
I did.
She likes pushing buttons. That might have been a reason why we stopped using Streamer.
And it's also something about this collaboration that we think is going to be fun is the critique. Well, not exactly fun, but we're going to be learning from that too, because we'd love to see what you guys think and what you would do differently and how things work with you in different climates. And we'd love to see that feedback, so that next year when we do this again, we'll have a better grasp on food security and seed survival. So we'd really appreciate that input as well. Special thanks to Lazy Days Ahead for co-sponsoring. They are going to be handling the giveaways, and they're a really great channel. They will also join us frequently on these Sunday nights to interview any special guests and to highlight channels with us. And they're an amazing channel, and we highly recommend you check them out. Their live is at 6 p.m. Eastern time on Saturdays, but they alternate Saturdays. So they did one yesterday, so they won't do one next week, but they'll be the week after that.
Every other week.
And we have links to them in the description. And Bushcraft Family. Bushcraft Family is in the chat right now, and he is a co-host. That's the mouse. And he is a co-host. Does it have to be that one? Okay.
The best comment he's made.
He's also running the sister collaboration about herbs and tinctures. He's going to be a special guest for next week's Sunday Night Live.
Which will be at this time.
To talk about his collaboration and to talk about this seed collaboration. He goes live Monday nights at 7 p.m. And it's a really good live, and he talks about prepping. He gives some amazing prep info, so we'd highly recommend you check him out too. Can we get rid of that now?
Happy Monday, happy Sunday, Jacob's Triangle Homestead, and thank you so much, Gertrude.
Oh, thank you.
That's very sweet.
And Bubba News, hello.
News. Happy Sunday. Also next week, on top of Bushcraft's interview or Bushcraft's Live, I got 4 seeds picked out. Pure fuel with lemon.
That's awesome. We grow lemon balm, and I love the way that one smells. Oh, there it is. So that'll be cool.
Wow, fever fuel wormwood.
Some of those I haven't heard of, so that'll be fun.
Also next week, we will probably have our infomercial ready for the collaboration, where we're going to talk about all of the different facts and all of the knowledge that you need to know for the collaboration. So keep an eye out for that. That's going to be coming out hopefully next week. We're also going to start advertising the prizes and sponsors. We already have a few sponsors, and Lazy Days Ahead will be manning the giveaways. Hi, Teresa. Did you keep it? Miss Teresa.
And Gail Southern Living. Hello.
And if you are interested in sponsoring or
sponsoring a prize
or anything like that, then reach out to Lazy Days Ahead, because, like I said, they are in charge. Hi, Where to Begin Homestead. Happy Monday.
February 4th is going to be another Monday. The one after next week, which is going to feature bushcraft. The one after that is going to feature suburban homesteader, Wyoming, Arizona, Miss Sandy. She is a master gardener, and she's been our friend for a very long time. Maybe there will be some entry videos so that we can highlight those as well. But we're really looking forward to talking to Miss Sandy and possibly highlighting videos. So if you're interested in that, that'll be in 2 weeks from now. She grows in 2 zones as well. Her channel is Wyoming, Arizona, and she grows in both of those climates, and that's very cool.
There's a whole lot to learn from her. Hi, Fallen Arkansas veterans. Happy Sunday.
Hello.
The rest of February is also booked as far as live stream goes, except for February 11th, which is actually open because it is Super Bowl week. But if you are interested in coming up onto our live stream on February 11th, just reach out to us. We would love to have you. If you're not a
football fan.
Mom likes football, but I don't understand it. So
you toss the ball,
and a bunch of people run each other over.
So as you can tell, we're not sports girls.
No. So if you guys are interested and you're not watching the football game, then we would love to have you guys up. February 11th is still open as far as guests go. So just let us know. We'd love to talk food and gardening and prepping or anything with you guys.
The most common question is about seeds in our videos. All the seeds we've picked are non-GMO. And we actually made the video telling you what they're going to be this year. And for our family, we're going to be growing these in containers to try to discourage cross-pollination so that these seeds will be sustainable for possibly future years. We're going to be doing them in containers. They're going to be isolating. So they're going to be completely isolated. And not only that, they're also going to be fairly compact so that you can potentially grow them in it's not a canvas, it's a pot. So you can grow it in a container. So small space, we're hoping it would promote growing even in small spaces. But you can plant as many or as few of the seeds as you would like and still participate to whatever extent you would like.
That's right. You can compare your beans, the kidney beans that we send you, to the beans that you prefer growing, and you can compare the crop size, the nutrition, the recipes you can make, and how you preserve them. And we'll use the hashtag to find them and discuss as many videos with you as we can. So it is absolutely up for tweaking and editing whatever you end up doing with it.
Hopefully at the end of the season, we will have made great friends and made good connections with each other. We'll have learned new things. We'll understand what seeds we want to grow and plan for next year, so that those can help sustain themselves, so you can keep growing those, and those would be able to help you and your family thrive.
Right. And I believe those are all of the topics that we needed to cover. So thank you so much, and we hope we'll be able to see you on Monday night for Bushcraft Family. And check out his Monday night stream tomorrow, too.
And if you enjoy streaming music after the Bushcraft Live at 7, we will also be live at 9, and that's our music stream. So if you're interested in that, we'd be happy to have you there.
Hi, Cindy Squirrel Off-Grid.
Hello.
So now that we've gotten over all of the updates and talking points that we wanted to cover, does anybody have any questions? Jacob's Triangle Homestead, what about adding more plants? So you can talk about any plants you want to. And you can make suggestions to adding them to the 6 survival seeds next year, because it won't be the same set next year when we do it again. So you can always talk about them in your videos, but I don't think they'll really be included as the 6 survival seeds, but you can definitely grow them and compare them.
And we're going to be sending out the survival seeds that we have planned for this year pretty soon. The first batch should be out within this week. And we'll be sending 10 of every seed except beets and onions, which we will be sending 20 of because you sow them in rows. So I think you have like beets and onions, which you get 20 of each, and then you have kidney beans and
peppers,
tomatoes,
and for this, it's a butternut squash.
It's a butternut squash, and you get 10 of all of those.
Hi, Miss Lori's World.
Hello.
Mr. Bear Truth has a lot of questions for tomorrow night.
Yeah, you can ask them now if you'd like. But yeah, you can talk about other plants in your garden. You can talk about what you'd prefer to have gotten. We're just sending the seeds that we've predetermined, and there's more information about that in the video. The video. Hello, Carson, 1954.
Hi, Mr. Carson. Happy Sunday.
Yeah, there it is.
So, does anybody have any questions?
In the meantime, it's still cold.
It is very cold out. Well, actually, it's kind of warming up, come to think of it.
Well, it's not as bad as the polar vortex, per se.
Right.
Because
we had a 3-day-long polar vortex here this year.
We hit like -11, and Troy was the only one who could come out.
Yeah, because somebody's lungs aren't strong enough to deal with their asthma when it gets too cold, and it was like -11. And Bucky's legs aren't big enough to walk through the snow. Which
is funny because she's not that much smaller than me anymore. Oh, Nightbot's going nuts.
Like here, isn't she?
Not yet.
So then she is that much smaller than you. Everybody know how she sat up. Kind of straightened her back when she realized she looked really short.
Hey!
I'm kidding. You're just fun-sized.
How dare you? Bushcraft Family is right. If you're thinking about starting a channel, this would be a great collaboration to start with.
Yeah.
We're hoping to make it as easy and uncomplicated as possible. And if you need any help, we'd be
seriously welcomed. Because there's probably some things that we didn't think of, so those questions would actually be pretty helpful.
But yeah, if you're wanting to start a channel, we'd be happy to send those seeds, and we'd be happy to see what you do with them, because a huge part of what we want to learn here is what you guys consider tradition and how you grow things.
Right. That's a great idea, Miss Lori.
You have a good channel.
I know what to do now, but not as a teacher. I would not know where to begin.
Well, I think
I've never taught anything in my life.
Yes, you have.
What have I taught?
You make tutorials a lot.
It's not really teaching. It's just like kind of explaining what you're doing. Teaching is like dealing with, like, I don't know. Like all these people.
What's the difference?
Okay, sure. That's kind of teaching. Doesn't sound as stressful as like being a teacher.
That's different.
Right? You gotta deal with all these kids asking you questions. Like, I don't know.
Well, you should.
I'm not gonna be a teacher.
But we would love to see what you have to share and just show how you're growing things. It might not be a totally new technique that you have to teach to anyone to get them to understand it, but you would be showing what you do. And I think that's the most exciting part of this, arguably.
Yeah. So if nobody has any questions, we're probably going to close up soon. But thank you guys so much for coming. This was Hi Growing with Hudson. Happy Monday.
Hello, Growing with Hudson.
Sunday. It's not Monday.
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
Oh, whoop.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry.
I'm really excited to see that too, Mr. Charles. I'm kind of excited to see all of the different methods that people use to save seeds, because like
I personally haven't done much of that.
Right, as far as seed saving go, I think like the main areas I've seen seed saving is when Mom takes the heads of the flowers and puts them in bags and waits for them to dry off, and then she shakes them until all the seeds come loose.
So I'll be definitely trying to figure out parts of it too. And so I think that's part of the fun, and you just get to learn with that.
Yeah.
But if you guys are interested, we'd be very happy to have you. Excuse me. See, it's cold out. So if I'm not suffering because of allergies, it's cold. We just came in. You don't have to make it sound like that.
I'm just messing with you. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Well, I think that's everything. So if you guys have any more questions or anything, you can always check out the video. Again, we will be we will be releasing our infomercial next week, hopefully, and then we're also going to be starting our lives next week. So next week at this time, 17 minutes ago this time, we will be going live with Mr. Charles for our, well, I guess it won't be our first.
Our first official
Survival Seeds 2024 live stream.
And we'll be talking about his collaboration and the seeds he's picked out
for the medicinal
tinctures.
And this one had like a phase when she was like 12 to 13 where she loved medicinal stuff.
Yeah.
She was looking into herbs and all sorts of stuff, and then she started making me drink tea.
Which is purely because I like it in theater, but in theory, not theater, I'm sorry, but I don't like tea. I don't know why you put leaves in water.
Yeah, hibiscus has a lot of health benefits.
It's good for asthma.
This stuff here will help this certain stuff.
So drink it.
Like, if you're the one learning about it, shouldn't you be drinking it?
I don't like my leaves in my water. It goes in salad.
Yeah. Apparently, though, warming up the water actually helps with the flavor.
What?
Remember how I used to drink tea like every day?
Yeah.
For a while?
And you didn't microwave it enough?
No, I would like not microwave it.
You're kidding.
It was faster.
No way.
You just put it in the cup and you stir it.
Oh my gosh, no.
Eventually it turns red enough and you drink it. Brown enough.
See, I actually did an experiment of that back in second grade.
Really?
Yes. If you don't microwave your water, it takes like days to weeks for it to actually spread out.
And I thought it was faster.
But if you microwave it, actually the juice inside the tea leaves or whatever you're trying to get out of it comes out faster.
Hello, Ari Smith.
Hello, Ari Smith.
Mr. Randy.
Yeah, I think that's a really good place to be.
Hey, Bear Truth drinks tea every day.
Good for you. I still don't like tea.
You learn some cool stuff when you listen to Mr. Charles and KK talking about all of the medicinal facts.
I'm going to have to read up on it. I haven't thought about it in like 4 years.
You got all those books about it that you got. You can just reread those. So, but I think that's everything. So hope you guys.
This is like the third time you've tried to wrap up.
I think that's everything.
Miss Lori likes tea too. So yeah, Mr. Bushcraft's collaboration is something I'm really looking forward to. Just because I'd love to get back into that, try to drink tea and stuff. I need to get
He
used to it.
drinks tea with his sugar? Okay.
Does this have to do with like Southern iced tea?
No, so one, he's saying that he drinks more sugar than tea. Two, you put sugar in tea?
Yeah.
I thought you just used honey and like lemon.
Well, like there's sweet tea exists. Like we used to get it at McDonald's.
I never counted that as tea in my life. That's
What about this? What about this stuff that Mom gets? That's called tea too. The Arizona.
Those are powders.
No.
The cans?
Yeah.
That's like soda.
No.
Miss Lori uses local honey. In
So
her tea.
soda involves it being carbonated. There's a difference. There is a difference.
Okay, fine. But it's not like tea.
Yes, it is.
Not really. Sugar with tea on top. That's what they call it here. Honey makes tea drinkable.
See, every time I'm sick and Mom makes tea, she puts a little honey in it. Like
Yeah, because it helps soothe
it
your
makes
throat.
it drinkable.
No, it helps soothe your throat. So does the lemon. She adds tea and lemon, or not. She adds honey and lemon to I think ginger tea, and that helps soothe your throat when you have a sick.
Or because it tastes bad.
No. It has its own flavors.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I actually used to drink lemon tea.
Yes, you
And
do.
that'll help wake you up. Lemon and orange tea. I liked orange
Yeah, I remember
tea.
you liked that.
Orange tea was my favorite.
But she had a phase where her favorite tea was the one that put her to sleep.
I did. Which one was that? Was it the vanilla hibiscus?
I think so. It was like the sleepy time one, and
I
she
was like,
loved
it
that
tastes
tea.
so good. You wouldn't believe how good this tastes. And I was like, ow.
It might have been chamomile.
It might have been. So I was only allowed to drink that one in the evening.
See, I can't do that one either.
Green tea, Dad used to drink green tea back when we lived in the suburbs. And I was never big on it.
Like, the taste is cool. But caffeine doesn't agree with me. Hello, Jason CLJ. Heating up honey weaken or destroy enzymes. So I didn't.
I did not know that. Tea with honey and lemon is good for you. See,
Yes, exactly.
It's not just for the flavor. It's good for you.
But it helps. This is becoming like my New Year's resolution. I have to make it so that it's not worth it to talk to me.
So the bond between siblings is broken. Arguing about tea.
I've argued with Trey about tea for like 2 hours
2
before.
years. We've been doing this for years, girl.
Because I'm right.
Spiced chai tea. Okay, so one, I don't think I've ever had chai tea before.
I think it's like
Two, doesn't chai mean tea?
I think I read that somewhere.
I think you just said tea.
Well, yeah, because you have
It's like saying panini sandwich. It bothers this one so much.
But back to the point, I think like chai is like it's a different regional, so it's a regional
Probably
thing.
a different kind of tea.
So it's a different kind, I think. Yeah, it's a lot of caffeine.
Okay.
Goodbye. We should wrap up.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up now for real. It's not to hit the wrong button yet.
Well, I broke it already, so it's not anymore. And I actually didn't hit the wrong button. I accidentally swiped.
Okay, not to touch the wrong thing.
Because I can do it again.
No, don't do it again. Happy Sunday, everybody. We hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. And we hope we'll be able to see you next week on Sunday when we go live
With Mr. Bushcraft.
Mr. Bushcraft. Or Monday when we go
I've heard
live
that, actually.
Dandelion tea. I think I have heard of that.
And I know Dad said that
He put it in
his...
salad, though. Didn't taste great.
that his family put it in salads. And I think he tried it, and he tried it with us. It was, like, awful.
It was. Swiper's always swiping.
I knew there was a reason I like foxes.
Swipers. No swiping.
But yeah, we haven't been that successful with dandelions yet.
I'm assuming that has to do with football.
Oh, cool.
Because I believe Mr. Joe said something about
I think he
that
did.
earlier.
But
the Lions?
back to the point.
Goodbye.
Thank you guys all for coming. We really appreciated you guys coming, and we appreciate all the people who are interested in this collaboration.
Thank you guys so much for your support. And
If you have any questions, feel free to email us. Bushcraft Family will be live tomorrow at 7 p.m. and then we'll be after that.
Questions too.
Yeah, you can ask him questions too. He's also a great prepping resource. So
He is.
He's definitely fun to listen to.
So happy Sunday. We're going to go for real this time.
And we will also be live on Monday night at 9.
And you're not going to touch the buttons.
We'll also be live Monday night at 9 with our music stream if you're interested in that. And we should really...
Goodbye.
Oh, also...
Happy Sunday. Oh my gosh.
Yes, reach out if you'd like to be a Sunday special guest. All of January...
About the secret seed...
I think it's...
Survival Seeds.
Yes. If you'd like to be a Sunday special guest for the Survival Seeds 2024 collaboration, I think all of February is filled.
All of February except for football
day. Except for football day. And then March is filling up quick, so email us when a time would work for you and we can get that scheduled. Grow Big TV is going live in I think a half hour, and he's very, very fun to listen to. We've been listening to his streams for a while, and I love his Sundays.
It's February 11th. He's just so charismatic.
He's very charismatic, and he's very fun to talk to.
He is. He's been a good friend of ours for
you got to host
a long
one
time
with him.
I did. That was really
fun. Very fun.
I really enjoyed that because I always kind of wanted to interview people, and like the few people that I did get to interview were like the farrier for our horses. So that was cool to be able to go up there with an interviewer and interview. Yeah, that's awesome. Hello, Welsh Homestead Adventures. Thank you for coming. We're allegedly wrapping up. We're gonna allegedly. We're gonna actually go. We can make it like 4 minutes. I can do a half hour though. KK is gonna click the button now, the right one. Am I though? No. Is there anything else we need to say? No. But yeah, all of February is filled and March is almost filled. So just let us know about that, and we'd love to have you. It's not Monday yet, so happy Sunday. Please, if you're interested, head over to Grow Big TV in a half hour. He's got an amazing live stream, and we'd really appreciate it if you headed over there. We're getting there. It's the right button. Happy Monday, everybody. We're getting there. Sunday. Happy Sunday. See, good night. This reminds me exactly of like when Grandma used to come over, and they're like, "Well, we should probably get going," and then we talk for another. In front of the front door and talk for a half hour. I was just like standing there with my 6-year-old legs, and I don't want to be here anymore. But Grandma's still talking, and if I say that my legs are starting to hurt, then Grandma's gonna go, and we have to start cleaning up. And I don't do that. But it's like it's the way we say goodbye. You say goodbye, and then we talk for another half hour. I'm in front of the front door. Yeah. So we're going to go out now. So goodbye. Click the button. Have a good night, everyone.